It's the Milwaukee Bucks. They're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DWIGHT94 here with another NBA 2K MyCareer gameplay. And today we are taking on... Did I say NBA Live or did I say NBA 2? I'll probably say NBA Live. NBA 2K MyCareer gameplay. And today we are taking on my favorite team with the coach I hate the most. Motherfucking Oklahoma City Thunder, who have a new coach, by the way. I thought it was going to be Mark Jackson, but apparently not. So
Hey, Kevin, Scott Brooks gave me a few minutes to share with him.
Nope. I stated this. I asked this question in the beginning of the season. And I asked and I said, who is the best big man in the league? Is Dwight Howard still the best big man in the league right now? That answer, that question was answered when the Houston Rockets beat the Clippers, because you put Dwight Howard up against an equal counterpart of himself, and Dwight Howard pretty much dominated that matchup. So the way I see it, Dwight Howard is still the best big man in the league. That's not to take away from anybody else in the league. That's not to take away from Al Horford or Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. It's not to take away from those guys, but Dwight Howard is still the best big man in the league. I'm sorry. He just is. He just is. He's still that nigga, and he's still that nigga, man. You know, like you gotta understand, like, I didn't think it. I thought somebody else was on the come up, but apparently I was wrong. Apparently, Dwight Howard ain't done yet. He's not done yet. He's still proving why he's the best big man, even though he's out with injury and he's very questionable for tonight's game against Golden State. So there's that. Other than that, I think he's still the best big man. I think he's still the best big man in the league, to me personally. I don't see nobody else taking his crown. Because no matter what team he's on, he's going to help them tremendously. You see how far the Rockets got. The Rockets, yeah, you could say James Harden willed that team throughout the whole regular season without Dwight. But when Dwight came back, you see how much his presence on the floor helps that team. So without his presence, how would that team coexist? We'll have to see tonight if he does not play. I don't know. I don't even know what his condition is with the knee. Nobody knows the injury or the condition. I don't know. What, knee contusion? Fucking, what is it? We don't know. All we know is that Josh Smith shoulder tackled his knee, and now he's done. And he couldn't go for the rest of the game, so we'll just have to see what he's capable of. We'll have to see what he's capable of going into tonight's game, if he can play. So yeah, that's just me though, man. I think that Dwight is still the best big man in the league. That's not to take away, like I said, that's not to take away from anybody else. I stated a bunch of names in the last video that when I brought this topic up, and I felt like, is Dwight Howard the best big man in the league? It was questionable because, let's talk about, past couple of years. He's been trying to own that Superman trademark, and he hasn't looked like Superman. He hasn't looked like Superman since 2010. Ever since then, he's looked like a basic ass center, and now he doesn't look like Superman, but he doesn't look like a basic ass center. He looks like somebody who can put in that work. He looks like the Dwight Howard that can still put in that work and still be that factor for a team. So yeah, that's pretty much me, man. I don't know. People are gonna have different suggestions or whatever, but me personally, I don't have. I know. If you from LA, if you a LA Laker fan, or if you just from LA and you just don't like Dwight Howard, shut the fuck up. If you're from Orlando, you should definitely shut the fuck up, because he led you to 2 conference finals. He led you 2 conference finals, 1 NBA final, and actually got you guys a win in a game in the NBA finals. So you should never talk down on that man, on what he did for that team and that city. That's just me. I feel like Dwight has always been. I feel like Dwight has been appreciated because he played alongside with Kobe, and he didn't live up to the hype that he was getting with playing with Kobe. He didn't live up to that hype. So I guess people, they put the standards too high on him, and people started breaking him down. People didn't believe in him anymore. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. If he never teamed up with Kobe and he stayed in Orlando, nobody would say nothing about Dwight Howard. He would still be Dwight Howard. And then when he was a free agent, he left and just went to Houston and said, "Fuck y'all, I'm going to Houston." I'm pretty sure nobody wouldn't have said nothing then. But because he played with Kobe, it's going to plague your career, because he played alongside with Kobe. Things didn't work out. And when you really think about it, Kobe's at home watching Dwight Howard play in the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? Lakers got the number 2 lottery pick. Meanwhile, Dwight Howard's playing in the Western Conference Finals. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to throw no shots, but I'm just saying. So I think Dwight Howard answered the question on his own terms. He said, "No, I'm still the best big man in the league. It's not nobody else before me or after me. It's just me." A lot of people thought Roy Hibbert was it, and obviously that was a misguided answer. A lot of people thought it would be, some other players, but they don't live up to half the hype. They don't live up to half the talent that Dwight possesses. I mean, Dwight does have talent. I don't know why people think his talent is based off dunks and blocks. Like, his talent goes further than that. Just being in the right position, at certain times. Like, you can see it in the Clippers series. Like, certain points where he knows that when DeAndre Jordan was sagging off of him, he took advantage of it immediately. Like, if DeAndre Jordan's at the free throw line and he's at the baseline, he throw the lob, and they throw him the lob, and that's what happened. But you know how everybody is in this. You know how everybody else in this, and you know we know how y'all is. Y'all like to discredit when you like to don't give credit to people who earned the credit to get the credit. You know what I'm saying? You might not get that, but that's just me. I feel like Dwight Howard's still the best big man in the league. I don't know. You probably feel some other type of way. I still feel like he's the best big man in the league. I don't see nobody else being better than him right now. I know Marcus Gasol is a name that gets brought up a lot, but I still can't put him past Dwight. That's just me. I think Dwight's still the best big man in the league. That's just me. Yeah, anyways, though, that's the game. We go up 23-0 now. We are still undefeated. Who can stop us? I think nobody. Ever since acquiring Dwight Howard and Pau Gasol, we've been pretty much unstoppable. And we'll have to see who can stop us in the next video. Until then, peace out.
Yo, that's my number one skill. Know what I'm saying? Creating shots for myself. Yo, I got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Yo, I can sneeze, and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team in scoring.
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.